Guys, today I want to tell you a little horror story that recently happened to a client of ours. But first, a quick background in the area of law we're going to talk about today. When it comes to property transactions, many people underestimate the significance of obtaining comprehensive written pre-contract advice. It can be tempting to rely on a quick verbal thumbs up or a simple all good to sign, but doing so can lead to significant consequences. The truth is, just because a professional understands contract terms, it doesn't mean you, the person signing, fully grasps your rights and obligations. Furthermore, the professional giving you the advice may not be very good at what they do. Beware of quick verbal approvals. It's not uncommon to hear of firms offering a verbal go-ahead for contracts without diving into the specifics. Whilst it might seem convenient at the time, this approach can leave you vulnerable. Proper written advice should not only explain the clauses and legal jargon, but also provide tailored guidance specific to your unique circumstances. Okay, a real-life world example when things go wrong. Recently, a scenario unfolded where a buyer's agent, without proper authority, sought advice from a law firm that had no engagement with the client. The firm provided a quick, yeah, all good to sign advice via email. The agent presented this to the client, who may have intended to rely on this advice as legal assurance. The hasty advice would have resulted in significant legal complications for the buyer, who would have been left exposed to contract terms they didn't fully understand and that weren't necessarily in their favour. Luckily, in this instance, the client rejected the legal representation that was recommended by the buyer's agent and instead insisted on our firm being engaged to look after them. To be honest, we were absolutely flabbergasted at the poor advice that was offered, and of course we spoke to our client and immediately helped protect their interests. When you look up the firm that the buyer's agent represented, we weren't surprised to see roughly 30 Google reviews with an average star rating of 4.3. Contrasted to our firm, 2,600 plus Google reviews with a 5-star average rating. Guys, this example underscores the risk of accepting rushed advice. Comprehensive written advice from a reputable legal professional is not just a safeguard, it's a necessity. Just because your agent, banker, broker, friend has recommended a firm, it doesn't mean that they're good or you should go on their recommendation. Spend 2 minutes and Google the businesses, read their reviews, and make sure you're comfortable trusting the recommendation. Remember, it's your money, your risk, and your assets that are on the line and that have to be protected at the end of the day. All right, why pre-contract advice matters. Detailed analysis. So written advice provides comprehensive breakdown of the contract, explaining the clause and its implications. It's tailored to your situation, meaning that every property transaction is unique, and proper written advice considers your personal circumstances, future intentions, and potential risks. Accountability. So written advice holds the professional accountable and reduces the risk of miscommunication, and peace of mind, knowing that you've thoroughly reviewed the advice by a professional so you can make a confident, informed decision. Okay, so the bottom line, before signing any property contract, ensuring you obtain comprehensive written pre-contract advice from a reputable and experienced law firm. Relying solely on a verbal go-ahead or rushed approval can lead to costly mistakes and regrettable consequences. Heed caution from anyone who offers an ultra-fast turnaround for legal advice, or even worse, quick verbal advice. If you need reliable, transparent, and thorough advice, give us a call at Empire Legal. We're here to guide you through every single step of the property transaction. Our turnaround time here at the firm is 1 business day, but of course we always do our best to prioritise our pre-contract advices for clients to get the advice out to them as soon as we can. Guys, like, comment, and share. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're at about 768 last time I checked. Getting about 50 new subscribers every single month. So if we've added any value to you, please, 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 I know I harp on about it, but it's super important. By clicking that subscribe button, liking, or even leaving us a comment, it helps other people like you find us so we can help them. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep in mind that all advice is general in nature and does not constitute legal advice. This is authorised by George Souris, Empire Legal, Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia.